Alright, here we are, game one between iG.V and Newbee, our last series of the day. And before we start, just want to say thank you guys so much. Started at 2 a.m., now 8:45 in the morning, and there are a couple of you who have been here the entire time, and to you I say thank you so much. And with that, let's get underway. iG.Vitality, Tiny, and Chen picked up for them, and now Newbee. They pick up the Underlord as well as the Witch Doctor. Take a look as the Naga, Elder Titan, Bane, OD, and Viper banned out by Newbee. Omni Knight, Dark Willow, as well as the Gyro, Pugna, and DP banned from iG.V. Newbee pick up the Phoenix, so Phoenix picked up here with Underlord and Witch Doctor. That should be a position for Kaka Phoenix. Then you take a look at Faith. Should be on that Witch Doctor and offlane KP Underlord. For the side of iG.Vitality, the lineup now stands as followed. It's Cicada here, then Merkel, In July, Dogfights, and Super. And with that, they've got the Tiny and the Chen. We'll see where the Tiny goes. It could be mid, could be safe lane, and it could be off lane. And it really does keep the draft pretty open with the Tiny pick. For the Chen, that should be Dogfights as hero. And then Super is their 5. So they're yet to pick their 5. They still need 2 more cores as well, and we'll get a better feel for where this Tiny's going to be as the draft goes on. As for Newbee, they need their safe laner and their mid. Rubik gets picked up for Super, so I like that combination of the Telekinesis as well as the Chen, and then the Tiny as well. So, take a look at Newbee. As for mid, no OD, no Viper, no Death Prophet, no Pugna, no Gyro. There are a couple things that they still could go to. Maybe we see an SF come out from Newbee. Wouldn't be all too bad. I think that maybe they lack a little bit of the lockdown to get that, but let's see. They go to the Dragonite, and yeah, the SF, not the best pick, but they pick the Dragonite. Could be safe lane, most likely mid. Dragonite able to sustain very well in that lane, and that's why you do see him sometimes go into that safe lane, because he's able to pretty much solo lane, and you could tri lane with the Underlord.
5 seconds remaining.
So, take a look, iG.Vitality. Let's say they need this safe lane and mid for iG.V. Let's just assume that Tiny is the offlaner for now. What could they do, honestly, against this DK? We'll have to see, because DK mid at least is quite nice, and they could go to the SF, and they do go to the SF. So SF, Rubik, Tiny, and Chen, and I think this works out a little bit better for them because of the fact that they do have a bit more lockdown that isn't the DK, or that isn't the Shadow Fiend. They have the Telekinesis to work with, Avalanche, maybe an Ensnare coming out from a Dark Troll Summoner. So I like this SF pick. It's good damage. He might get a kill on the Dragonite. It'd have to be early, but Dragonite may not even be in the mid lane. He could be over in the safe lane.
5 seconds remaining.
So, last ban is the Timbersaw from Newbee. As if we got the Underlord and the Dragonite, Timbersaw would be a nice counter to them. So that's why it's banned out. iG.Vitality, they ban out the Lycan. So they're expecting DK over mid. And their last pick is going to be Morphling. Alright, so Morphling, safe lane, mid SF, off lane Tiny, Rubik 5, Chen 4. So up against this Morphling will be the Underlord.
10 seconds remaining.
I think the last time we saw Morphling, it lost.
5 seconds remaining.
But we'll see what they want to do on Newbee's side, as they do need a safe lane hero. We'll see what they want to go to. I would say that a little bit more lockdown would be quite nice. Like a CK, but we don't see that too often. Arc Warden coming out. Okay. Interesting to see Arc Warden. S-Triple-C on the Arc Warden. Moogie with the Dragonite. Kaka on the Phoenix. KP Underlord. Faith with the Witch Doctor. Then for the side of iG.Vitality, Miracle is on the Morphling. Cicada on the Shadow Fiend. Super with the Rubik. In July on the Tiny. Or no, Super on the Chen. Dogfights on the Rubik. And Tiny played by In July. Let's take a look at the groups that the standings so far. iG.Vitality, they took a game yesterday off LGD, which is very important as LGD sit 0-2-0. 2 ties as they 1-1 with iG.Vitality and 1-1 with Newbee. Newbee, they had the 2-0 over Team Max and the 1-1 with LGD, of course, and they sit top of the Group B. They don't need to be top of the Group B. They just need to qualify for top Season 6 because they already were invited to MDL, and the top 3 teams do get that straight invite to MDL, and they don't need that. So, we underway here. And rearing to go. This is game 1 of the last best of 2. Probably end that second best of 2 for
Prepare for battle.
What, around 10 o'clock my time, maybe 10:15. Nice 8 hours of casting is always nice. I like it. It's fun. Chinese. What? I don't know what's going on in this pause. But I guess they maybe lag. Miracle. Something about English. Who knows? What was I talking about? Good 8 hours of Dota. Honestly, Chinese region is my favorite. Personally. Unfortunately, I had to do it by myself all today, which kind of sucks. My co-caster, I said this earlier in the day, and I'm really proud of him, honestly. Bottom of the Moon, he's going to the LAN, the York Showdown. So he's getting to cast that LAN, get his first bit of LAN experience, and I'm really proud of him to see him working on something like that. Leaves me here alone, but I'm used to it. Oops. It is Chinese Dota, and I've done this alone plenty of times before, so I'm okay with it. But I was actually talking to somebody about getting a co-caster as well. Unfortunately, he went to work before I had asked around about getting a co-caster. I don't actually know him too well, but it's snare casting. So I'm going to talk to him about being my co-caster as well.
30 seconds to battle.
And I'll take a look at some of his work, and then I'll definitely have a co-caster on all the time. Or at least try to. Because solo casting, as much as I do it, I always want to have a dual cast because I want to give the best viewer experience. So, hopefully I can get a co-caster at all times. And then from there, of course, be able to give the best viewer experience. So, here we go. Dogfights coming in onto Moogie as well as Faith. Miracle here as well as Super. They've got the telekinesis onto the Witch Doctor. They have the damage. There's the cast bouncing around. Faith not going to be able to grab that bounty rune and will be first blood. Miracle is going to get help from Super, who gets the kill. First blood for iG.V over Newbee. So with that, Newbee will have Faith go back into the safe lane with Moogie, who will be in the safe lane, and Arc Warden is going to be over mid. So it was that safe lane DK. And now they'll send the creep back to base with that Chen. And for right now, it's just the dual lane with Chen over in the jungle. You take a look over mid, Arc Warden against Cicada on the Shadow Fiend as Triple C, and then in the bottom lane, KP is going to be up against in July on that Tiny. So the offlaner is right for Newbee, but for iG.V, who is the position 3 in July, will be here at the safe lane, not the safe lane farmer. He's not the position 1. He's just there in that lane because they want the Morphling matchup against the DK. So here we go, ready to go again. There's the unpause by S.C.C. And let's see what Kaka's able to do. I really wonder what this Phoenix is going to be able to do. He does have the Icarus dive at level 1, but I don't know how much that's going to do in terms of maybe getting a couple of kills early. They're already down in the first blood. That was got on a Faith. Now look over at Mugi, and Mugi, only level 1, does not actually have that Dragon Blood. The cast comes out. There is going to be the waveform. Mugi in a lot of trouble. A couple more shots will get the kill, but just short. He's able to get that salve off as well as the Tango. And there it is. Dragonite staying just alive, and that could become very important. So now it's a tri-lane here for the side of Newbee. Dogfights again with the telekinesis on Mugi. They've got the penitence that will slow up Mugi, getting him real slow, taking a lot of damage here over in front of the tier 1 tower. Just surviving again. 24 health. Oh my. Absolutely insane there for Mugi to survive. Meanwhile, over mid, Sakata having a little bit of trouble with this Arc Warden, who is level 3. But over top, again, they dive. Faith in a lot of trouble. He might be the second death, the first and second death. Trying to heal himself for right now. Gets into the trees. Miracle on over. Mugi's come through. There's the Icarus dive on 2. Trying to get away his Faith, and he's actually surviving for now. Gets all the way under the tier 1 tower. And all of a sudden, Newbee, Faith survives. Honestly, quite the chase from the Morphling. Wow, Sakata just getting destroyed over mid. 10-2 comparatively to the 13-4 is not a huge difference, but with Sakata low and using all his regen, S.C.C. is looking mighty fine. He's about to hit that level 5. My voice is horribly going. Just talking all day. So, you take a look at the top lane where Mugi, who almost died a couple of times, still 19-0, second on the CS chart, and then the Underlord, who's doing a decent job. KP here, top of the CS, 22-8. Almost has arcane boots if he does go that direction, and spamming Firestorm the way he is. I feel like he might be going that way. And the Invis picked up by Dogfight, so they know he's coming around. Kaka nearby, as well as S.C.C. on this Arc Warden ready to go. There's the Icarus dive right on a Dogfight, who is Invis. So knowing that he's nearby, the Icarus dive does hit. And a little bit of trouble there for the Rubik, but not backing off fully just yet. I'm going to go for Phase Boots instead. So I saw this earlier. Phase Boots is what they went to on the Underlord last time. Who raises hit on S.C.C. trying to get away, and a couple more shots will get the kill. Dogfights comes over with Super. They knew that they were there with the scan, and they don't actually back off Arc Warden that much. S.C.C. dying. Will be back up, able to TP over mid, but giving up a kill like that is just, I feel like with the vision you had, is unnecessary. So, still Newbee with a slight lead with the CS they've been getting, but the pressure is being brought on by iG.V. Morphling should focus a little bit more on just kind of farming out. Pulls these creeps over to help him out. And not a bad spot for Miracle to be in, honestly. So KP here, level 6. Took the Dark Rift to level 1. In July, only level 5. Closing in on that level 6. Ooh, Icarus dive on a dogfights as well as Super. Now into the Sunray to get to the high ground. You take a look as Faith comes over. Dogfight's continuing to go in. Telekinesis throws him back, but the cast does hit. Fade Bolt Kaka with the Shrine. Able to survive and walks past the Shrine. Knowing that Super and Dogfights were continuing to come, but Kaka not out of the woods just yet. They bring over both the Chen as well as the Rubik. And Kaka now shows up over mid. That's not the best choice, as there's the Telekinesis and the kill for Cicada. But now, SCCC trying to make something happen. Dogfights gets quite low. SCCC with a kill, out using that Tempest double. Hits that level 6 and immediately uses it to get a kill. So they kill off the Rubik. They trade 1 for 1 with position 4 and 5. Nicely done by SCCC to get that kill, and we'll see what he's able to do come the mid-game, as he's going to be going for that Midas, and then we'll see the Tempest double. We'll see how his farm really starts to just bolster. Coming around the back will be Kaka, spotted by this ward. We'll take it out. Good 100 gold for him. Let's see, Dogfight spotted. There's the cast. Maledict, Sunray on top of Dogfights for right now. Telekinesis stuns up Faith. They need the Icarus dive, possibly for that extra damage, but knowing that Super is already getting him out, they send him back and they let this Rubik get away. Take a look over. Is Miracle coming over again? And that's going to be the waveform. They'll get the kill on Kaka. And he gets caught out another time. That's his second death of the game so far. Top of the net worth at the moment is the Underlord, followed up by that Tiny, and then you take a look at the DK. Newbee, he's been able to posture and stay into this lane, 46 and 6. He's only 300 net worth behind his own Underlord, but keeping up with the Tiny, and it's looking quite nice for him. He's got the power treads going into the Armweight next, level 6, so has that Elder Dragon form to work with, and we'll see what Newbee could do, especially again when Arcwardian does finally hit that Midas.
Under attack.
At least for the most part right now, this is just a farming race from both teams, and a little bit of aggression from iG.V, but also some missteps from Newbee overall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Let's take a look. KP over bottom. There's the toss into the Pit of Malice. A Firestorm on top of that. KP not even dead just yet. They don't get the kill on a KP. They send a lot of resources over bottom to try and get this kill. Now in July, over towards top. Avalanche thrown their way. Icarus dive used to get Kaka over by this tower. He's a little bit low. He's got to be just a bit careful. Sunray on top of Mugi to heal him up. Super. Let's see if he does commit to going over. Still just 4-1, and you take a look at where Miracle stands, and it's a little bit further behind than probably he liked to be. But he switches lanes with the Tiny, and that's to get more farm. Take a look. Ooh, Tiny coming over. There's the cast bouncing around. Gets over to In July. Mugi. He doesn't have the Dragon Tail available to him as he used it on the Centaur Creep. But he's just trying to push away iG.V, continuing to farm up, now hitting top of the net worth. And again, looking for that armlet just 400 gold away from him. So far, everything's staying a little bit close. Again, I want to check on that Arc Warden. Looking for the Midas SCCC level 8 here. And then comparatively to the SF, who is level 9, going for the Yule's Blink strategy. So it's usually that Blink, Yule's Requiem strat that they're going to be looking for. Arc Warden trying to go in on dogfights. There is the Tempest double. Dogfight's very slowed up, very low, trying to get away, trying to get to that shrine. The damage is not there. Dogfight's continuing to have to walk away, and he might even be slowed up again. But with the rest of his team coming, Arc Warding going to have to back off, and that does actually kill him. That's Spark Wrath. Or Spark Wraith, excuse me. 280 damage does enough. SF over mid. He's going to drop to Kaka and Faith alone. And now actually over top, they're going to try and go in on Mookie. There's the toss with the pendants on top of him. Telekinesis. Now the Breathe Fire on a couple of these heroes. Mookie just looking to survive. He has this armlet. They Breathe Fire stolen. They get the kill. I think that was on the armlet toggle. So he tries to toggle, but the Breathe Fire stolen and thrown his way from the Rubik. They're able to get the kill onto Moogie over in this top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looking pretty good overall for iG.V, but still very close. Icarus Dive comes out. There's the Sun Ray, and now they've got the Supernova. They take out Faith so quickly. I don't think they'll be able to get this egg dead, and that'll be a stun on in July. Did he steal Supernova? No, he stole something else, but it doesn't matter. SCCC is here. He'll kill off Dogfight's looking for the kill on Super. SCCC doing so much damage. Chen can't even run away. He's gonna die. So will in July. 3 die. SCCC with the double kill. And look at that. SCCC finally getting involved. And he's now 4-1, getting the double kill over top. Meanwhile, Moogie gets the kill. And this looks really good for Newbee, who now take themselves a 1,000 net worth lead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Miracle still just farming up. 2 heroes here over bottom. Just the supports from Newbee. And there's the Midas from SCCC. He's going to be going into the Maelstrom, and this is where he really starts to hit his stride, hit those item timings. SCCC going to get just exponentially stronger.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So for now, just KP. He's got that hood. Going into the Yules next, but they're not going to take this tier 1 tower. The push was on for just a moment, and they do have to back off. SCCC, he's going to push over mid. He took the 25 attack speed plus the Gloves of Haste. Ooh, the stun avoided by in July, but right into the hands of Kaka. Avalanche toss. The shot comes through. Icarus Dive away. Has the Supernova to use.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And gonna use that Supernova on a dogfight. Cicada, I don't think that's the play. And it's definitely not the play when the cast comes through. There's the Yules used by this SF, but you're in a lot of trouble as the Spark Wraith comes in, and you will get the heal from the hand of God, but you won't get anything out of this double kill here for SCCC. KPTP's over top, and with that, it's now 6-1 for the Arc Warden.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
You lose the middle tower.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The Midas is ready to be used, and they'll wait for the Tempest double, and there he will be able to farm up that Maelstrom so quickly. Top of the net worth, top 3 on the net worth are all from the side of Newbee. Only 2,000 net worth lead for them, but they are still
Tower is under
looking
attack.
oh so good and oh so far ahead. They take the tier 1 over mid. SF TPing back over mid. He is falling behind to his counterpart, as is the other 2 cores on the side of iG.V anyway. Pressure is on over top. There's the blink. Not going to find KP. I don't think they're able to really get this kill anyway. Cicada drops. They pressure in. There's the Dark Rift. They look for the kill, and they won't find it. Meanwhile, Cicada drops to Faith. And that happens over towards this shrine. I thought they were going to go in. Thought there was going to be a fight, but I missed that kill anyway. And the camera work's been pretty sketchy from myself, and again, viewer experience is the most important thing, so I do apologize for the decent amount of T-Tours, to be honest. It's been pretty bad. So we are here nearby on KP. There's going to be the pendants coming through onto KP. Here's the toss to follow it up. KP trying to run away. The Pit of Malice is going to be used, as well as the Telekinesis on top of him. The Firestorm stolen. That'll be enough damage to get the kill onto the Underlord. Now they look over as SCCC comes on over. They've got themselves this second SCCC Arc Warden, and they're trying to get the kill. They won't find him, as I'm pretty sure he was sent back by Chen. They'll at least find one, as well as these creeps. So they clean up the Chen army. The Tempest Double helps out for SCCC. And actually, they might have found another one. Dogfight's getting low. He's going to drop, not to neutrals. And it's a double kill here for Mugi. So 2 more kills go their way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Newbee starting to really extend this lead up at 3,000 net worth. And for SCCC, he went to the Boots to Travel first before he went for the Maelstrom. Not a bad choice overall. But again, the farming's going to grow exponentially once he gets that Maelstrom, especially with the Tempest Double. He's just able to push out and farm so well. And with the Boots to Travel, he's able to send the Tempest Double into another lane and farm in 2 spots at once.
Double damage.
Dire's bottom tower is under
In
attack.
Roche. In July comes on over. There's the blink. Avalanche. Will they get the kill? Not yet. They steal the dome. Pendants comes through. They kill off SCCC. In July will get the kill and get credit for taking away that 6-kill streak. But while this is happening, Newbee are in Roche, and Mugi is going to be able to pick up the Aegis. Now they get themselves the nice Pit of Malice. The Yules comes through from the SF, but the ulti comes out from Faith. They'll get themselves one, and the send back again, this time onto the SF. It's the Yules that keeps him alive, and they get the nice send back with that. Now you take a look over at Miracle, trying to run away from this Supernova, way far enough away. But here comes Mugi. There's the blink with the Dragon Tail, and now Miracle in a little bit of trouble. Into the trees, but no way to stop this TP. He's able to walk away and TP out. So 12-9, they get the kill on the Chen. By Newbee after losing that Arc Warden. Do still have themselves that Aegis. Don't get as many kills as they might have really hoped for. Pit of Malice comes out on the taunting Rubik. Not the play when you're in a little bit of trouble. And the Sunray comes through. SCCC is here as well as KP. They'll get the kill. You steal Firestorm, but it's immediately gone. And it's another kill coming the way of Newbee. KP, he's sitting 2-1-1. His farm's been quite nice. And in July gets the kill on the Witch Doctor over bottom. And meanwhile, there's the Requiem from Cicada, but I don't know if that's going to help him get anything. There's the Yules. The Death Requiem doesn't find a kill either. But here comes In July. He's going to look for the blink as well as the Avalanche toss, but the Sunray finds him. So no blink for Tiny. And coming over will be KP. There's the Yules into the Pit of Malice, tossing him away, but SCCC is here. Won't be able to find this kill, but are able to push him back, save everybody else, and Newbee with another couple of kills after losing their Witch Doctor bottom. So Arcord and the Mjolnir next just about has enough for that Hyperstone. KP into the pipe. Moogie with the BKB. For the side of iG.Vitality, they're looking for the Lincoln Sphere out on Miracle. But they're just not going to find it yet. They're not going to find anything from Miracle just yet until he gets this E-Blade. Angel Eye killed off. For some reason, he's in their jungle. I'm getting really frustrated at myself. Should not be missing this many kills. Super on the high ground as Triple C his remnant is over towards top, and they take a look, and there's the kill over on the Super. They get themselves one, they look for more, they won't find it. It's that Tempest double that helps to get the kill from Triple C. And they get themselves the Tiny over in the bottom shrine area of their end of the map, and then they also get the kill on the Super, so Chen is gone. And they're just continuing to find these pickoffs on the side of Newbee and slow down the farm of iG.Vitality and cutting off this map as well. They're pushing into the tier 2 on a couple of these lanes. The tier 1 getting pushed over bottom. Ooh, over top for Euros here. Let's take a look as they continue to push with the Firestorm. And this will be the tier 1 drop. Or the tier 2 dropping, excuse me. They take that tier 2. Meanwhile, iG.Vitality on the opposite side of the map. Super comes through. The Pit of Malice is going to be used. Dogfights is in. And they're going to go for the tier 3. They're going to force a fight out of iGV. Stealing that Elder Dragon form will be dogfights. Let's see what they're able to do with this. This movie with the blink on forward. They're trying to get this Chen with this nice Dragon Tail, but see if they have the damage for it. They finally clean up Super. There's the Supernova. Nothing really getting accomplished by iGV as the Yules is out on the SF into the Pit of Malice. They have the Sunray on top of this SF. Down goes Cicada. Down 57 seconds, immediately buying back. And this is a problem for iGV. They've lost the tier 3. They're going to lose more on the back lines. They've got in July, Blink, Avalanche, Toss. He's trying to find something, but it's not going to be enough just yet. SCC is going to drop, and so will Moogie. 2 die on the side of Newbee, and they're chasing for more. They're looking for Faith. The Pit of Malice is going to be dropped, but there's the Yules. That'll stop the TP from Faith. And the raises, the shots, the kills. Cicada gets himself a double kill, cleaning up a couple of the heroes here on Newbee. So 18-13. 6,000 net worth lead for Newbee. They take the tier 3 over top. And ooh, bottom, they're going to look for the kill on Kaka. Enjoy is here. And they've also got Dogfight, so there's the Telekinesis. Yules comes out, no Supernova. There's the Icarus dive away. Kaka somehow survives this for now. They come on over with the stolen Pit of Malice. That's going to lock up SCC. They're trying to find something. There's the Yules from KP, and now they've got the Pit of Malice to lock him in. Moogie comes over. He's got the Dragon Tail. Enjoy in a little bit of trouble as the chase is on. And now they'll be able to get the kill. If he doesn't get that regen rune, and with the Breathe Fire, they'll finish him off. And down he goes. Newbee with the pickoff on Tiny.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Over top, Kaka looking to defend. Blink Yules is available. There's the Ensnare coming through from the Dark Troll Summoner. That is taken from the Chen. And they will send back this SF. So Cicada out of harm's way. Super backing off. He wants the TP out as well. Newbee not going to find anything as the side of iGV retreat. Let's take a look. E-Blade close for this Morphling. 1,200 gold away from picking up the Eagle Song to finish off the E-Blade. Tempest double, just continuing to get so much farm for SCCC. Top of the net worth by 3,000 gold, has the Mjolnir finished off. Going into the Bloodthorn next. And iG.V just trying to hold their time, trying to get the E-Blade, trying to get Miracle enough farm. And it just doesn't seem like it's enough, honestly. They're finding themselves 8,000 net worth behind. Sakata has Blink Yule's BKB. And that's a 10-second BKB at that. So maybe they take a team fight. Maybe they can go and look over towards the Roche pit when this Aegis is back, or when this Roche is back up in a couple of minutes. That would have to be the spot where they try to turn this game around, would be by the Roche pit to grab the Aegis, as well as the cheese. They need to win a fight against Newbee. Without winning a fight, they're just not going to win the game, and anything close is not going to go that well for them either. And now the Dragon Tail, that's going to come through onto the Chen. He's onto the high ground. They'll take themselves the first kill, and that's a pick-off. A big one at that. To kill off Super, they look at dogfights. You're trying to get away. The Pit of Malice just gets out in between these two trees. No vision for the side of Newbee, and they actually end up getting the Rubik away. So smoke comes through. iG.Vitality, they're going to still look to make something happen. And there's the Blink. Avalanche toss with the Pivot of Malice. Going to be dropped down. SCCC in a little bit of trouble. And now the Requiem is going to fly through from Sakata. They'll get those SCCC low with the raises coming out, but it's not going to be enough. In July, he's going to get quite low, as well as the Supernova's in deep. But it's in a little bit over his head, and he'll be killed off. That's going to be one dead on the side of Newbee. They try to get the kill on In July. He's sent back by Chen, saved by Chen, and nobody dead on iG.V. Perfectly played by this Radiant side. So 20-14 in favor of Newbee. Again, they still hold an 8,000 net worth lead. A minute, 10 seconds till this Roche is back up. iG.Vitality holding and buying their time right now, waiting to get this next Aegis and cheese. They finally have the E-Blade here for Morphling. We'll see if Miracle is going to be able to do anything with this E-Blade on the Morphling. Again, you're going up against an Arc Warden that is so farmed, and SF as well as the Morphling just don't hold up to that. BKB next on Miracle. We'll be able to see if he could find that farm. If they can get a couple of kills here, a couple of pickoffs, boost up their net worth, get those next couple of items, iG.V bring themselves right back into it. But that is a tough thing to plan for if you're iG.V. You can't just think you're going to get pickups. They might get one on Kaka if he's not too careful. They actually blink away from him, not knowing where the rest of the team is.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dire Tower goes down. iG.V over towards bottom. They've got 4 heroes here towards bottom. Maybe looking to wrap around again on Newbee, trying to take a fight. Last time they got the kill on the Phoenix with an ambitious Supernova. That was the only reason they really did get a kill on the smoke. Used by Newbee, but it's immediately broken, and now they're in a little bit of trouble. Coming around the back is going to be iG.V. They find themselves a couple of these heroes on the side of Newbee with the Blink Avalanche toss. That's going to come on through. They'll get the kill immediately on the Witch Doctor. BKB pop by Sakata with the raises coming through. They've got the Sunray from Kaka. Newbee trying to turn this around as In July is going to get a little bit low. SCCC is trying to do as much damage as he can with the Requiem on top of SCCC. He'll get the kill. That's going to be 2 dead. Now they look for the Dark Rift to get out of here, but Newbee in a little bit of trouble. The Yules is out, and he will bring the rest of his team back home. So with that, however, iG.V, they find this Roshan. Aegis and cheese is going to be theirs, and they're starting to pull out of this 10,000 net worth deficit and bring this game back. So they'll be able to push. They have the Aegis here on the Morphling. Cheese is on the SF. Sent back to base. He'll TP back into the fight in just a moment. The tier 2, look at how fast it goes down, and luckily enough for Newbee, they get backdoor protection. Arc Warden still dead for 20 more seconds.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
not going to be able to force the buyback, but you see the pushing potential from the side of iG.V. Again, Newbee is qualified or invited to this tournament. They just have to worry about staying in the top league for DPL, as it is starting to mean more and more. As we see MDL, the last 2 tournaments have given out invites or spots to their tournaments to the winners of DPL. Avalanche toss onto the Phoenix. They'll get the kill. Fadeball comes in, as well as the telekinesis from Dogfights. And they clean up Kaka, down for 53 seconds. Another pickoff in the favor of iG.V. So 20-17, 4,000 net worth lead now. And it is getting smaller and smaller as you take a look. It was at one point a 10,000 net worth lead for them. And the experience actually in favor of iG.V. They also was close to 100% win rate. I don't understand that. No game of Dota is really that close to over until the Ancient drops. The BKB picked up by SCCC. iG.V. wrapping around. They find Faith. This should be an easy kill. It will be. E-Blade. Miracle. He is left liquid for this. So now 3,000. Pulling it back. Ooh, Kaka in a bad spot, but KP's here. There's the Pit of Malice with the Avalanche toss. Now they've got the SCCC Tempest double coming through. In July in a little bit of trouble as the Sunray comes on out. But there's the Yules coming through. Miracle trying to make something happen as he's now turned into this Underlord. He's getting a little bit low. The E-Blade thrown into SCCC. He's popping that BKB, but now he's at about half health. The Supernova comes on through from Kaka. And now this Morphling in so much trouble. There's the Dome on top. The Aegis has been popped, but there's the Blink on through. From this Cicada, Shadow Fina get the Yules on the Arc Warden. They'll get the kill with the Requiem and the Raises. That's going to kill off one. But again, Morphling down for the count, and they're taking out 2 on the side of iG.Vitality. The cheese is eaten by Cicada, trying to get the kill on Mugi. In July is here trying to clean up this Dragonite, but the Armor Tacos are just too good. There's the ulti from Faith. They'll take out a third. Cicada is gone, and now they look for In July. Here's the Pit of Malice to continue in a chase with the Sunray. KP with a chase. The Avalanche is going to stun him up. They look for the Breathe Fire kill, but it's not there just yet with the Urn. The Firestorm, they'll get the kill. 4 die on the side of iG.V. Newbee come out ahead, and they lose the Arc Warden, but it's a 4-for-1 in their favor. Everything was starting to go right for iG.V, but now Newbee are finally on the winning side of a team fight. First one in about the last 10 minutes. iG.V. slowed down for the time being, as they were able to handle not only 1 life from this Morphling, but 2 with that Aegis. So 24-19, 5,000 net worth lead for Newbee. Take a look at their item progression. SCCC again going for that Bloodthorn. He's got that Mjolnir finished off. KP, he's here with the Shiva's Guard as well as the 5 Yules, and the Yules has been essential, honestly, to him able to get the Dark Rift out if he does find himself in a little bit of trouble. The BKB down to 7 seconds for Dragonite. And actually, speaking about BKBs, the BKB for Arc Warden is down to 9. That was the 10-second BKB in that fight. For the side of iG.Vitality, Cicada's been doing a pretty good job with the Blink, Yules, Requiem. As we take a look at his items, his BKB's down to 7 as well, getting a little bit low. And then Morphling, his is 10. He just picked that up, so we'll have to see what iG.V can do to still try to pull their way back into it. Now down again about 8,000 net worth. Double damage would be quite nice. They are smoked up. They're going to look to keep the pressure on. They have not let their foot off the gas, and they've been down a lot in this game.
Radiant are scanning.
SCCC, they smoke up. Newbee, let's see what they can do. over mid. There's the SF. There's the Icarus dive. The Lincoln's popped. BKB immediately used, but now on the back lines of this fight, they've got the BKB. That's going to be popped by Miracle as well as in July. They're looking for the kill. They've already killed off SCCC with the first kill used by Miracle. They'll go after Moogie as well as KP, but in July, he's got the toss. That's going to be up. The Supernova on the side of this fight, they need to back away so they don't get stunned up. The Pit of Malice is there, but it's not going to lock up anything. That might even be a Pit of Malice from Dogfights. He's got the Firestorm for now on the back lines of this fight. We take a look at Sakata. He's going to get low. The Sunray just doing too much. He'll get the kill. They'll take out one. They'll take out two. They're going to lose in July, but they'll lose Moogie as well. Miracle trying to get himself well enough to get themselves a couple more kills and maybe the win for the side of iG.V. Miracle low, but he did turn into Underworld to help get that kill to take out KP. 7 times kill streak is going to be gone with this. Nice telekinesis as well as the waveform E-Blade. They'll get the kill. 4 dead on the side of Newbee and iG.V. They will send Morphling back to base. The buyback's going to be there from KP, and it's a 4-for-2 trade heavily in the favor of iG.V. BKB's around the horn, and they look good from iG.V. Unfortunately, they lose Sakata pretty quickly into that fight. In July, did quite a bit with the Avalanche toss, but just not doing enough. It's really down to Miracle here on the Morphling. So Roche timer down to about 1:20. Hex here for Kaka. Ooh. SCCC's been cleaned out of these fights a couple times. Ooh, Morphling coming over. That's just the 10-piece double. But it's 180 gold, and 180 gold is 180 gold. Always nice, especially with the Scotty getting built by Morphling next. So 26-23, 4,000 net worth lead for Newbee. Heart next for Dragonite. Alright, over mid. I think they're setting up maybe for another smoke. They don't actually have it. They might be setting up just for a gank instead. Chen does have that ag, so he's got ancient creeps with him now. Let's see. There's the TP. That is Avalanche toss to clean up that creep wave. Enjoy just showing himself. Super Miracle sit in the jungle of Newbee. Creeps over bottom. They're going to push in. Sakata goes back with the raises. Should be able to clean up these creeps. Push back these creeps and save this tier 3. Doesn't want to let it go down for free. They want to make sure that everything is really about equivalent for themselves when taking a fight against Newbee. If you have the creep wave pushing in, you're at risk of SCCC really coming in and cleaning up a tower, and that's the last thing you want at the moment, because you already lost your tier 3s, and surprisingly, you haven't lost your shrines. So let's take a look. Aegis, or Roche, back up in 1:30. Both teams are going to end up posturing around the Roche pit, especially Newbee, who are feeling themselves losing these fights the last 4 out of 5 times. So they smoke up. They're going to try and make an aggressive play over on iG.V, but I think they're just going to find in July. There's going to be the blink on forward with the Lotus Orb. It's stunned up. This is going to be the DK thrown up, and now Moogie in a lot of trouble. The damage coming out from Miracle with the BKBs popping around the horn. Now they look for more. Moogie trying to get away as he's got the Requiem getting thrown at him from Sakata. They'll get the raises. That's going to come through. They'll take out Faith. They'll look to get themselves the kill on Moogie still. He's behind enemy lines, behind the Supernova that's keeping him alive. Only one down is iG.V. Take just one, and the Dark Rift gets out the rest. But iG.V, they smell blood in the water, and that's exactly what they want. They want to find more. They want to keep the pressure on, posture around the Roche pit until Roche comes up, and get that Aegis and Cheesy. Take a look over mid. Miracle pushing in the mid tier 3, looking to make something happen. Newbee's here just trying to defend without Faith so far. And let's see if they're able to do so. Tempest double over bottom, trying to push in, get a tier 3 over bottom as well. So they push in creep wave into the tier 3, and they'll go into the Roche pit, which is up in 15 seconds. They are going to want to keep a creep here. Kaka's so farmed. 90 gold a minute, I guess it's enough, because he's about to have Hex and Nullifier. But, oh, blink, toss, not going to hit on Kaka. There's the Sunray. Low on mana is in July. You don't want to go in too deep. The Rays, maybe just trying to deter Newbee. Now back up is the Roshan. Next team to win a fight will get the Rosh. But trying to sneak it out will be iG.V. So fast, we'll get it. Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard. Now the Avalanche comes out on an Icarus diving Kaka. They'll take him out immediately with a waveform coming through from Miracle. They look over as the E-Blade that's going to hit onto this KP Underworld. They throw the Requiem, but the Eul's is going to save his life, and now they've got the Refresher Shard. They're going to look for another Requiem. There's the toss. They'll get the kill. It's a double kill for Miracle. They look over at Faith. That's going to be the waveform onto the low ground. They'll take out a third. There's no Underworld for 104 seconds. He had used his buyback earlier, and now he's gone for so long. Supernova is going to come out. Sakata just trying to get the kill. I don't think he has the hits in time. He's now stunned up. Kaka has the Icarus dive to get away and will go into the trees, but no TP available to him. So the push is on. They're down 2 heroes on Newbee. They might be able to force the buyback from Faith. They should be able to the second they start touching the tier 3. He doesn't have that ulti, so he's not worth too much, but at least the cask might give him a chance to win this team fight. Miracle now with iG.V are up 1,000 net worth for the first time, and they start hitting into this tier 3, but SCCC keeping it alive with that dome. That magnetic field is enough to keep it alive for now. Aegis still available. No more Refresher Shard deep in the enemy lines. They've got themselves the Requiem. That's going to come through on the Telekinesis Phoenix. They're going to get themselves one. He's got no buyback. They look over at Mugi with the BKB. Mugi trying to run away into the base as Sakata continuing to move on forward. There's the E-Blade with the Rays. They'll get the kill. Now they look over at SCCC, the only one alive, and they'll look at the Tempest Tumble. They won't get the kill just yet. Now Mugi with the buyback. He's going to continue to move on forward onto the side of iG.V, who are getting really low with the Mjolnir just striking all these heroes who are nearby in the base really deep. They haven't actually taken tier 3 just yet, but they blink on forward. They'll take the kill. They'll get the kill, and Newbee call GG. iG.V from 10,000 net worth down, bring it back and win game 1 over this Newbee team. iG.V impressing heavily. Look at them go. That was absolutely amazing. It looked like they were going to lose that game so early, but Miracle is able to bring it back. Once he got that E-Blade, it was online time for him. He got the Scotty next, and he was unstoppable from that point. 12-1-9, obvious MVP of this game. Sakata 8-7-12. He did good towards the second half of this game, and in July, with the initiation, was amazing. They were able to do so much, and Chen with the saves. Everything went well for iG.V once Miracle got that E-Blade. It was a tough start, and they almost lost the game, but they were able to pull it back from Newbee, one of the top teams in the world, and they pull it back. And it's very well done from iG.Vitality to take this game 1 in this set of 2. So that's it for this first game. We've got one more game today, and we will continue on forth with that in just a moment. Game 2 coming up next. Newbee, iG.Vitality. I'm your caster, Bcop, at Bcop92 on Twitter. Follow me there to know when I'm casting, and thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.